Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Ben the Human Plays Worlds Upon the Wind. Last time we managed to complete a second tier convergence. I didn't feel confident enough to go for the third era, just in like how our deck was set up. Like maybe we would have been able to get through one or two more communities, but I felt like, you know, cutting with what we had achieved already and then paying it forward into our next run here. So, replace starter glyphs with other basic glyphs is interesting. Acquire strokes. Increase the size of areas revealed would be kind of nice. Exchange different yield types is interesting as well. Which is the one that allows you to spend stuff to build within, like build connections within a run? Random relics. Exchange resource. Did I already buy it? Oh, you have to build the post road landmark, which allows you to use harmony to connect settlements before convergence. Okay. So maybe we should try doing that. The communal baths landmark, which allows you to remove glyphs from your deck. It'd be kind of nice to have these things that allow you to spend your resources, because otherwise we're just accumulating them for like really no reason. A number of glyphs drawn when redrawing is really, really nice. And then we have 100 more insight here. Which is the one that gives us better rarity? Is it you? Which one? You? I'm not sure. We haven't even unlocked some of these. As the story continues, maybe later in the game, huh? A 4A goal once per expedition would be okay. Okay, so let's get going. I still want to stick with you. You're pretty good. Having 5 in the last run was really, really nice. What is this? What is this thing? Is this a wall? What is going on over here? I gotta start there. I don't know what's happening. It's a no-go territory. I've never seen that before. We go clay pits. We go pottery kiln. Discard one. Divine. Don't need you. I don't think this is gonna work. No. Oh, we lucked out and got the continue. Heck yeah. The Scarlet Curse. After a heavy rain, a landslide has exposed a vein of brilliant red stone. The master potter, rubbing it between his fingers, realizes it stains like no paint that they have ever used. He instructs his apprentices to grind the stone and mix it with lacquer. The master uses it to paint intricate designs onto the pots, the dazzling vermilion shining. Soon the potters develop coughs. Oh no! They become irritable and complain of dizziness. The workshop stops using the paint at once, but the stacks of red pottery still line every wall. Do you think it's the stone, or is it the pots themselves? I don't think we should destroy them. I think we should use it only as decoration? The master is unwilling to destroy or seal away his works of art. Instead, he offers the red plates and pots to the local shrine in return for a promise to only use them for decoration. The plates are placed on high shelves behind the altar where the whole settlement can admire them. Okay, so it was don't eat with them. And then I totally forgot about the forest over here. I think we'll just go for... Well, let's spend you two to gain some safety and beauty. And then let's just get Hidden Shrine. Get some more beauty and harmony. A very productive town is Kamatoko. Expand one and conjure. I don't... Draw one, top one. These are weird. Fill is nice, so I might as well take that one. Yeah, this is like a cliff or something. Yeah, you can't build in there, which is crazy. I've never seen that before. A new experience for all of us. We go Scrubland Wasteland. Mulberry Patch for sure, and then you go Salt Flats into Glass Dunes. The Mulberry Patch. Obviously, we get food and productivity. Always a good thing. And now we're looking straight beauty, which we need to do Salt Flats for. The Salt Sisters, we've seen this one. I've never chosen Haruko's side. Marriage! Haruko is allowed to focus on trade while Akiko pairs up with another salter. Her new partner is a serious man who says little and works steadily. In him, she finds a kindred soul who understands the importance of a worker's duty. Hey, she found a buddy. It's actually kind of awesome. Then we can do... We'll go this one here. Gain 5, and then we fill to get the Glass Dunes done. Dang. I forgot about this side of the map over here. What do you do? Oh, wind. Perfect. Redraw. Great. Now the Glass Dunes are done. All done. I don't know why I keep forgetting about the right-hand side of the map. Plug. Or 2. Target safety, draw stability, draw a glyph with the earth stability, and then provides craft and earth. That one seems pretty good, especially early on. We need 15 food. Wasteland is not the place for food, y'all. Could do small building. Yeah, one small building will work. So granary. Noodle stall. Oh, the hungry monk! This guy eats all your food! Yes, mix some wasabi into his next box. Or, could we curtly demand for payment? Or we could just get the nothing glyph. Actually, the nothing glyph is kind of baller. I think we will do that. Which we can then use to... Well, actually, we should use you. And then draw one. And then, Divine. Don't need you, so discard that. I should definitely dump you into the Fermentation Lodge before I screw anything else up. Target and draw. Gain 5, awesome. Discard and draw. Not what we needed. That's okay. And then we could go... I guess Harmony will be doubled, so we could go Rock Garden. Did they spread these further apart? I feel like there might have been an update where, like, this guy got moved all the way to the right. Because I've been looking at the one on the left, and I keep forgetting the right-hand side even exists. My monitor's too big. It's huge! Actually, it's not that big, but I do tend to fixate on one side of the screen. Ooh, I love rare gifts? I love rare glyphs. I do like rare gifts as well. Send me your funniest gifts, please. 12 beauty, 12 safety is bonkers. For an earth craft and connection. Or do we want a harmony gain and then wind? The nice thing is we don't have a lot of wind in life. And both of them are connection cards, which we do like. I think I'm going to take chat. I think the other one might have been slightly better. But, not so bad. Let's put our survey here. Ooh, this one's beautiful. I gotta look at this art. Ryuga Island from the Oga Peninsula. The sea is calm this morning. The gray rocks painted a coral red by the magnificent sunrise. They contemplate the scene, taking in the gentle waves lapping against the shore and the grass-covered hills further ahead. Let's admire the view. The surveyors stay a while and breathe in the briny scent of seaweed and marvel at the divine beauty of the landscape. They watch the rocks turn orange and then yellow as the sun rises higher and higher. Seagull calls reach them from beyond the rocks as the sea spray leaves little crystals of salt on their skin. Didn't need the inspiration, but it's fun. The group comes upon a part of the coast where the tall cliffs rise above the sea. They could try walking along the narrow ledge at the bottom of the cliff, but they risk falling in and getting swept away by the waves. That's a fun little town. Utagawa Hiroshige. 1847. Hug the cliff face, hammer handholds into the rocks, or make a rope team. Or hike up to the top of the cliff. I don't have any of the things necessary to make this work. I'm gonna hike to the top of the cliff. Just because it's safe. Preparing for a storm, we would like to climb the ridge we would like to reinforce the camp. But let's climb a ridge, I suppose. We lost inspiration because we got hit by the storm. They climb a nearby rocky ridge to scout the weather. They watch the dark, ominous clouds drift ever closer, their tops growing taller by the minute. By the time the group returns to camp to report that the storm is headed their direction, it has already begun to rain. If only that one had happened before the one that we got the inspiration for. I do like the Tranquil Bay. Don't smash the box. I guess we'll leave an offering. Or you know what? Gain me some harmony. Discard and draw. Leave the box. All right, fine. The missing rations. We've had this one before. Compensate from the others' rations. It'll cost 10 food, but and harmony. I think we gotta go for settle for an apology. Just more harmony is good. And then the statued ledges. We've had this one before too, which has a chance of guilt. I would rather not. So let's gain some beauty, and then honestly just find another route. I lost some food. Dude, this one's tough. If you don't have crafting, guilt is no fun. You don't want that one. All right, we're going to have a productivity. I think this one we would like to make it, if we can finagle having like the least amount of productivity possible, but more adventure, that would be grand. I'm kind of thinking like, here, and use the rocky cliff to get as much adventure as you can, and then go for like the least amount of productivity you can get from the scrubland. Yeah, like if we go mulching shed, indigo shrub patch, and then we go hard on adventure here, maybe we can make it an adventure town instead of other things. Here, I have a plan. So let's go you here. And then we hit continue. Then here. That's fine. And then we hit fill. I was honestly hoping it was the wind, but that's fine. Here. Fill. Discard. No! Oh, you've betrayed me. We have a productivity town again. We have 3 towns that their specialty is productivity, you guys. Why is everybody so productive? I think I would rather remove a mountain gif. Why do I keep calling them gifs? A mountain glyph at this point in the game. Now they want it to be an adventure town. What about over here? Here seems good. So we want to go for the bare minimum amount of harmony necessary, and then we want to get a lot of adventure, which is climbing trial would work, and then the skybound stair. So let's focus on that for a second here. So bird, nesting cliff, then the climbing trail. Actually, we can knock this one out entirely. And then I think we want to go... Oh, we actually got the harmony that we needed as well. Then, so we'll go here, here, and then I guess whatever we do next is just kind of like the world's our oyster. So I guess maybe we go like Forge and Glade just to get a bunch of extra stuff. You won't work if I hit continue, so it doesn't really matter what we do. If we get the Forest Monastery, that puts us at 35. What happens if if two resources are equal? What does the town focus on? Does anybody know? I kind of want to try to find out. I'm gonna find out right now. Insufficiently holy trees. The Monastery of the Order of Growth has established in a copse of cherry trees, perhaps cultivated once, but wild now. They bloom briefly and produce bitter fruit. Many of the monks argue that they should instead replant the area with traditional cedar trees. Some object to needlessly cutting wild trees, suggesting that it could be enough to just sanctify them, or even graft cedar branches. I don't think you can graft cedar onto cherry trees. Like, I don't think they would work. Let's replace them, see what happens. The trees are felled and cut into logs for the temple hearths. In their place, cedar saplings are planted. Perhaps in 10 years, the monastery will be surrounded by trees again. Some of the monks who objected to the plan saved the cherry pits, hoping to revive the copse elsewhere someday. Once you have activated 10 forest developments, add a cherry glyph to your hand at the start of each stage for the rest of the expedition. Is that good? That could, like, really gum up your deck, I feel like. Interesting. I hate curse. Oh, curse is adventure, though, which isn't the worst thing. I could take duty. Haha, duty. And then another well, actually, a knowledge village would be perfect because we have 2 villages that have a shortage of knowledge. So where would we go to get 35 knowledge? Wasteland? Wasteland, wasteland. A canyon in a wasteland. Maybe there. Wonderful. Okay, so in the Wasteland, we could do the Storm Chaser Camp or the Endless Ruin to get a lot of knowledge, all the way to the Stormwatch Citadel, or we could try to go for the Wandering Script into the Rock's Reply. Let's start with that. And then you. And then you. That was what I was hoping for, because you will allow us to complete the Stormwatch Citadel, which is awesome. Tricky thing is now I can't focus on I can't get the Wandering Script unless I get a continue card. That didn't work. Because we only had 1 Brilliance card. I might have messed up. Rats. Well, we clearly need to get a Brilliance card, otherwise we're gonna get ourselves in trouble in the future. Hey, ask and ye shall receive. Fresh. Sounds good. Now the capital location. We do have... They actually all do cover each other's deficiencies. So we should pick something that gives us maybe adventure, if we can. Knowledge, harmony. I don't even know what gives us adventure, if we're being honest. Productivity is not what we need. Food. Well, this one would give us beauty at least, so that's something. It's something that we don't cover. Hey, a bunch of connections right off the bat, which is nice. So... you were supposed to end up being knowledge, and I didn't end up getting the most knowledge, which is crazy. Thinking Soba 8? Soba Ate? Though we could provide food to you two. So let's go to Karasawa. Provide food. I can't do that. Embarrassing. Because I don't have enough food. Oh boy. Well, then we should connect to Sobaate. Even though we can't provide knowledge either. Oh, I've screwed this up so poorly. Why am I so bad at this game? Hagake? Gives us wind. We can craft a connection here, which I think we should do. We have you three. So if we go to Ikoibashi, that gives us, knocks out the food that they're missing. And then we could connect to Tokegawa and get the harmony cleared. I don't think I need you. Although I might as well dump that in there so I get access to that. I can't provide knowledge because I don't have enough knowledge, which stinks. However, we do have another connection. We could do Kamatoko. No, we can't do Kamatoko. We could do Hagake for safety, or we could do Tokegawa for harmony. So I'm going to do you for sure. And then we're going to connect to you. And then the problem is I can't fulfill this. What if I just hit fill? Of course. Lost 10 more inspiration. All right, it could have been worse. Rarity of glyphs. I do like the idea of increasing my hand size. So let's do that. And then salvage a glyph. I think I want to take out fire. Just to reduce the amount of spare wind I have lying around. And then let's do one more foray for this episode here. And it's once again like the most productive town in the history of mankind. Fill a random essence slot in a development that produces harmony. Okay. Wait a minute. The old cherry tree. Deep in the forest, the woodcutters pause at the foot of a towering tree, easily the largest they have ever seen. The bark is scarred, and most of the limbs are either broken or bare. A few birds' nests in hollows once shaped by age or lightning. The tree is not dead, though. Two thin branches are lush with pink petals, reaching for the light. Get the prune glyph and get 20 harmony? Or get the... Whenever a yield is gained by activating... Forest site development, gain 5 more. Let's do that one. Establish a care routine. So then this will give us hidden shrine. Yeah, I was gonna say it's gonna give us a hidden shrine. Cursed adventure, that's fine, honestly. We don't really need adventure to not be cursed. Draw 1. Sure. Yeah, that one didn't work. Gain safety, gain beauty, bless, it doesn't really matter, and then we can fill this guy to get more food, and then fill you. For the fallen fruit, yeah, get a bunch of, ooh, let's try leaving the fruit for the animals. Let's see what happens. The fruit is left where it lies. Over the weeks, the deer wander close, and birds come at dawn. A few wild boars dig in piles, and the locals avoid the grove until all the fresh fruit is eaten. And we gained harmony. Discard, draw 1, just in case. Didn't matter. All right, cool. Well, that was a good episode. I've lost a decent amount of inspiration, but I think we can start trying to work that back. And hopefully... You're not so bad. Because it gives us crafting and brilliance, which we are sorely lacking. And we need a village that can take care of knowledge next time. So hopefully one of these villages will try to feature knowledge in the nearest future. If you guys enjoyed this episode, I hope you did. Please click the like button. It helps me out a lot. If you want to see more episodes of Worlds Upon the Wind or the other videos I have going on the channel, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you have your notifications on so you know when the next videos go live. But until next time, everyone, I hope you had a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody!